Sean todos bienvenidos a una nueva parte del gameplay completo de Dying Light 2, la parte número 15. Estoy muy contento porque este fin de semana, estos últimos días, por fin he podido grabar el gameplay que quería, o sea, la cantidad de horas que quería, así que esta semana vamos bien, un video diario, y espero poder mantenerlo así hasta terminar el juego. Bueno, recordemos que en el último episodio ayudamos, o como que nos aliamos con Sophie, pese a que nos tuvimos que agarrar a madrazos con Herman, o Hernan, no me logro recordar bien cómo se llamaba su guardaespaldas, ese gigante, pero peleábamos y obviamente ganábamos. ¿Vieron eso? A un cuadro de morir. Vamos a ir. Entonces en esta ocasión vamos a seguir con el modo historia. La verdad es que estoy súper atrapado, así que no tengo ninguna razón para no seguir jugando el modo historia. Ahora no sé qué es esto. Suena, se ve importante. Vamos a ver. ¿Y para dónde se supone que corre? Ah. Muy interesante. Esta es mi base. Para allá pareciera que hay algo, pero no creo que pueda llegar todavía. Bueno, el modo historia es para allá. No sé si me atrevo a tirarme a esta cosa. Y si me atreví. ¡Vamos, vamos! No estoy seguro, eso sí, qué misión venía ahora. La verdad que no logro recordar en qué terminaba lo último. O sea, sí que me aliaba con Sophie. Puede ser que me estén mandando... Ya me acuerdo. Vamos a ir a la Torre de Agua, si no me equivoco. Esta torre que está como controlada por los dos líderes del campamento que acabamos de tomar. Jack, creo que se llama. Jack y algo más. Que fueron además los que emboscaron el grupo de Sophie y los mataron a todos, básicamente. Y bueno, capturaron a Carl.
What's the status?
It looks like the bandits fled the water tower. It's unoccupied. Sophie says once I help them get the water back, she'll show me another passage to the central loop.
Sounds good. She grew up here. She knows every inch of this place. Better than most taxi drivers. But watch out for Joe, Aiden. The guy's a clown, but he's dangerous. I doubt he'd just run off like that.
It's taller than I thought.
Bueno, vamos a practicar un poquito el modo pelea. Sabemos que a todos nos disgusta esto.
Damn.
A ver, no estoy convencido si me gusta esta arma. Igual es muy lenta. No sé si habrá equipamiento que después me ayude a mover el arma mejor, más rápido, pero por ahora me quedo con las armas de una mano. ¿Qué más tenemos? Tenemos un bate. Creo que puedo equipar una más. A ver. ¿Qué es esto? Heavy Duty. Esta es buena para cortar partes. Vamos a cortar partes de enemigos. Ese es nuestro plan. Y esta la vamos a cambiar. Esta ya está seleccionada. Tengo puras armas doradas y una morada. ¿Cuál es la que hace más daño? Parece que esta. La Heavy Duty. Esta igual está buena, pero es de dos manos. Esta está igual. Parece que es de una mano esa. No, es de dos manos. Es más rápida que la otra. Qué satisfactorio que es matar infectado en este juego. O sea, miren, se queman solos. O sea, entre que uno no hace mucho, también se matan solos. Creo que esta es la arma nueva. Creo que voy a mejorar una de las armas. Siento que eso cambia mucho todo, en verdad. Modify. Me gusta más el incendiario, o que el eléctrico me gusta porque los deja como en shock. ¿Qué podría ser? ¿Qué podría ser? Vamos a ir con fuego. Ok, vamos allá. Ah, menos mal que subió estamina porque si no las armas pesadas serían aún más pesadas.
Sophie, Jack and Joe are in the tower. They're gonna blow it up.
Dear God. If they do, we will have no water source. Come on, Aiden. The tower is mined. Try to disarm the charges.
Ok. Esta arma no se ve tan buena. Ahora la vamos a llevar porque todo recurso es valioso en este juego. Así que nos llevaremos todo. Tengo una duda. Si este tipo no saca la mina, que claramente se activa remotamente y se la lleva consigo, después no se le debería explotar como en su bolsillo o algo así. O es muy estúpido lo que estoy pensando. Tengo que subir por aquí, parece. No se puede quedar arriba de esta caja. Estaba pensando que me gustaría mucho cambiar el FOV de este juego, como la visión, poner una visión no tan zoomeada. Creo que ayudaría mucho a ver porque a veces se me hace un poco incómodo el mover la cámara. Bueno, igual es pura costumbre. Ahí hay una plataforma. ¿Cómo podría subir allá? Aquí. Hay una escalera que puedo botar desde esa plataforma.
Inhibitor container nearby.
¿Podré llegar allá de un salto? No creo. Sí puede. Nunca dudes de Aiden. Ok. ¿Y ahora qué? No creo que sea para allá. Siento que yo vengo desde allá, ¿no?
Inhibitor container nearby.
Inhibitor container nearby.
¿Estoy loco? ¿Se puede seguir subiendo? Sí, estoy loco.
You're gonna kill us. We won't leave here alive. No one will. Give me the detonator, Jack. No, we were supposed to take
Creo que están aquí.
just collect money. Jack, give it back. They'll get what they deserve. They will die. Jack, I'm warning you.
No importa, ya desactive todas las bombas. Hay algo aquí arriba. ¿O no? No quiero mirar hacia abajo, ya miremos hacia abajo. Igual estamos altos, pero ni tanto. No. Casi, casi, casi.
Got it. And the water is safe.
Dos, muy bien. Creo que puedo mejorar. Oh, me dio vértigo. ¿Qué pasó? ¿Qué pasó? Se soltó solo. Con el movimiento es como que se soltó solo.
Sophie, Jack and Joe are in the tower. They're gonna blow it up.
Dear God. If they do, we will have no water
Broma.
source. Come on, Aiden. The tower is mined. Try to disarm the charges.
You're gonna kill us. We won't leave here alive. No one will. Give me the detonator, Jack. No, we were supposed to take risks. Just collect money. Jack, give it back. They'll get what they deserve. They will
Got it.
die.
And the water is safe.
I'm warning you.
Creo que esto va a estar vacío, a ver. Sí, no se puede abrir. Uy,
Made it after all.
así era, ¿eh? Me llama la atención todo eso que está como contaminado, no es algo que me hayan explicado todavía. Me acuerdo que dijeron que uno de los dos, porque creo que son hermanos o amigos, pero uno de los dos estaba muy loco y el otro era como más precavido. A ver si eso influye en esta parte de la historia.
Of course they'll fuck us up. Either the bizarre jackholes or the PK. They'll be on us the moment we come down from here, buddy.
Fuck, we lost it, man. We lost it. We can't fight everyone.
That's why it's time for
El
fire.
Joe es el enfermo, claramente.
Nobody's getting out alive.
Joe, I don't want to die, you asshole.
Hey, who's there? Stop! Or we'll blow the goddamn tower, I swear!
Ya no lo pueden explotar. ¿Negociamos o no? ¿Negociamos con terroristas o no negociamos con terroristas? Yo creo que... Bueno, lo que no me gusta de matar personajes es que puede que después haya una misión con ellos y no la tengamos. Pero al mismo tiempo, si yo estuviera aquí... No negociamos con terroristas en este canal.
Don't listen to him, Jack. It's over. Fuck it up!
I don't know. I'm scared. Joe, wait. Joe, hey, isn't that the pilgrim who showed up at the bazaar recently?
Maybe. Pilgrim or Pope. So what?
Don't you get it? If he's a pilgrim, he can get us out. Lead us out of the city to someplace safe.
I don't trust that fucker.
You don't trust anyone. I told you to play nice with Barney when we had the chance. Fucking listen to me for once.
Well, play nice with Barney? What for?
Make him get the fuck out of the bazaar. After what we found out from the peacekeepers.
We tipped off the fucker, gave him a chance to run. But he thought he was too clever for that.
They warned Barney. About what?
Well, about Lucas wanting to take him in on weapons charges, among others. Been set a trap for him for weeks. And instead of politely getting the fuck out of here, he tried to play cute instead.
So, Barney knew Lucas was after him.
A ver, pausa. Según lo que estoy entendiendo, están hablando de Lucas. Creo que Lucas fue como el comandante de los Peacekeepers que estamos buscando hace rato quien lo mató. Y al parecer ellos le avisaron a Barney, el hermano de Sophie, que Lucas como que lo quería detener a él. Y quizá todo el bazar. Eso estoy entendiendo. Puedo estar totalmente perdido, pero eso estoy entendiendo. Ellos le avisaron en el fondo a Barney para que se salvara o para que se fueran todos juntos porque ellos necesitan salir de la ciudad, parece. Pero él, en vez de irse, algo hizo. O sea que puede que él haya sido el que mató a Lucas, ¿será?
The moron wanted to start a war in old Villador.
And you ask me, war's the last thing we need. Money, crystals, that's a different story.
That's why I tried to put an end to that rabbit dog and his sister. So, Pilgrim, will you get us out of the city or what?
Calm down, Joe.
I won't fucking calm down!
Get us out of the city, Pilgrim, to the nearest safe settlement. And no one will die here.
Si los ayuda a salir, puede que sepa más sobre Barney, pero... No.
I don't bargain with extortionists and murderers.
Well now, look at the saint. The Pilgrim wants to preach to us.
Oh, you fucking fool.
No.
Do
Yo no
it,
negocio con
now.
terroristas.
Goodbye, Bazaar. What?
What happened? Your toy didn't work?
You
Ahí
did
está.
You'll pay for that.
¡Qué humillación!
All the way down for you. You won't take us long.
Te quiero matar a cuchillazo. Pero no me quedan más. ¿Te puedo matar con una moneda? Parece que no. Mira este maldito. Le corté hasta la pierna, o sea. ¿Qué opinan de mi decisión? Espero no arrepentirme. Lo bueno de estos juegos es que se pueden jugar de nuevo. Pero espero no haber tomado como un camino malo. Fue lo que yo hubiera hecho en verdad. No hubiera negociado con alguien tan malo. No confiaría en ellos. Además que me estoy ganando la confianza de Sophie, po. Igual me agradan los sobrevivientes. Nunca veo estos coleccionables que me gano. Creo que es este.
Horseshoe is the oldest part of.
So what now, Aiden? Smart guy. Who gets control of the water?
Creo que va a tener que elegir una facción. Claro. Cuando asigno un lugar, digamos, a los peacekeepers o a los sobrevivientes, ellos van a controlar la zona. Cada zona introduce nuevas estructuras, supongo. Creo que los peacekeepers tienen estructuras como para pelear contra los infectados y los sobrevivientes o los supervivientes tienen estructuras como para moverse mejor en la ciudad. Mientras más espacios le concede una facción, más fuerte se vuelve, generando mejores estructuras. Ok. Ah, y cada facción tiene como sus propias recompensas. La primera recompensa de los Peacekeepers son autos que explotan. Ya conocemos esto del juego anterior, ¿no es cierto? Como que hace unos sonidos, igual es súper útil en verdad. Y aquí tenemos sogas, ¿parece? Ya. Oh, está buena esa bolsa, está muy buena de hecho. Que me río. Bien, eso es importante. Hay como ametralladoras, trampas eléctricas. Oh, me dan una ballesta. UV traps. No sé. Ya vamos a ir primero con esto, pero supongo que hay varios establecimientos que puedo asignar. Me interesa llegar a la ballesta de los Peacekeepers, pero antes con Sophie. ¿Eso es como un ascensor ahora? Qué épico.
Some pretty grim stuff is going down inside that water tower.
Ok, van a haber muchas torres de agua, parece. Estas cosas no sé qué son. Creo que estas son como zonas, puestos de control del lugar básicamente. Hay gente que vende cosas, parece deben de haber luces UV. Está interesante esto.
Hakon,
Aiden, where the fuck are you?
Barney knew Lucas was trying to capture him. Jack and Joe warned him. He could have avoided the trap, but he went into it anyway. That's when Lucas was killed.
Haven't you heard?
Maybe we should
got
check
our
out Barney's hideout at the Hotel Tango. I'll make sure the place is safe.
brother's life during the March massacre 12 years ago.
¿Será que Barney mató a Lucas? O sea, tiene toda la pinta. ¿Puedo entrar a la torre o no? Ay, nadie limpió su cuerpo. ¿Van a quedar acá por siempre?
Sometimes I wake up at night and forget the fall even happened. That's about the only time I smile. Then I see them goddamn eyes.
How could you, Anna? Got nothing to say. Where's my flour, thief?
But it's you who owes me, Teresa. Months of wages.
That's it. Last chance to move your asses out of here. With my boot.
You bitch!
Break it up.
Ok. ¿Qué pasa acá?
Normally I like a cat fight, but bloody hell. Can you believe just yesterday those two were best friends?
What happened?
Last night someone stole Teresa's flour. All of it. A major harvest too. She could have made a killing. Without it, she got nothing. No flour, no sales, no money. She and her son won't last another month without the income.
Oh, she must be desperate to blame her best friend.
Ex-best friend. But it's just an accusation. It's not like she's got any evidence. She's a bit hot-headed, that's for sure. But you'd have to ask her yourself.
You think she needs help?
Teresa? Why? Looking to earn some cash?
What? That's not why I...
You're a pilgrim, aren't you? You guys don't do anything for free. How much do they fork over for the water? She'll be near a shop.
Thanks for the tip.
A ver, veamos qué pasa con esta misión.
Elegant designs.
Ah, ya es como la... ¿Qué mejoraré antes? Molotov. Los cuchillos igual me gustan. Pero creo que las molotov son más importantes. Me gustaría ver la tienda igual.
This, this pilgrim.
Voy a vender las que no estoy usando. Creo que estas están repetidas.
should be declared a saint.
Or at least the new leader of the bazaar. Anyone will be better than Carl.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Good morning, Pilgrim. Have I already thanked you for the water?
I hear you were robbed.
But my best friend, no less. I'm devastated. Really.
And why on earth would you jump to that conclusion about your best friend?
I didn't want to. But who else could it be? She was storing it for me, to keep it safe, she said. And now, it's conveniently gone. Me and my boy are left with nothing. If only she'd admit it and return the flower, I'd forgive her, I swear I would. Lord is my witness, if she's in trouble, I'll help her. But she's a stubborn one. We've had quite a harvest too. Wouldn't have had us living on Easy Street, but now we'll starve.
How did Anna explain the disappearance of the flower?
Theft, not a disappearance. And she didn't explain anything. She's lying through her teeth.
How do you know?
See it in her eyes. It's a lie. I look back and realise Anna's been a liar all along.
Do you have any proof that Anna did this?
Not exactly, but was in her shed, wasn't it? And here I thought she was doing me a favour offering to store it. Turns out she was just making it easier for her to screw over me and my boy. Talk to her, would you? She won't listen to me. Maybe a stranger could get around her stubbornness. We can put this behind us if she gives it back. And if she stole it because she was hungry, she could...
Es súper irracional esta señora, en verdad.
Her shed's near the water tower. Please, go talk to her.
I'll think about it.
A friend's betrayal hurts the most.
Just fairy tales, if you ask me.
Hey, Anna? Anna, I just want to talk.
Go away!
Talk to me and I'll go away. It won't take long.
Look, I know Teresa sent you. Fuck her, and fuck you.
Wow.
Did you see that? Elvira stripped naked and stepped under the bus.
And they say pilgrims are thieves and swindlers.
Looks like this one is different.
Might be others too. Annie once told me about her husband's cousin getting pneumonia.
Butcher's men are high on some weird kind of drug. Element all over again.
Please, just go away.
Can we please talk? I'd like to help.
Help what? Remind me of my poverty? My drinking problem? Or that I'm a heinous flower thief?
I'm not making assumptions. I just want to hear your story. I want to hear the truth.
The truth? You want the truth? Here's the truth. I would never rob a friend. Never. And that's the end of my story. Did Teresa tell you about the half year's wages she owes me? I needed Teresa to sell that flower so she could pay me. Why would I risk everything? My well-being,
Pero explica qué le pasó a las
and her
flores
sons,
entonces, po.
by stealing it.
I thought you were best friends.
So did I. Until today. Since the fall, we've been close. I lost my child. She lost her husband. I became very depressed. Suicidal. Teresa got me through it. She even cooked for me and my husband, who drank heavily. I can't believe she'd accuse me of this.
She'd mentioned you were storing the flower.
Figured it was the best way to keep watch over it, make sure I got paid. So we put it in my shed near the tower. Went to check on it this morning and nothing. All gone.
You didn't see anyone lurking nearby or anything suspicious?
You don't think I would have mentioned that by now? I can only tell you that I did not steal that flower. I wouldn't do that to Teresa, or to myself. The only strange thing was that nothing else was stolen. My buckwheat, my beets, untouched. Whoever it was only wanted the flour.
Interesting. Mind if I go check out the shed? Maybe it just needs to be looked at with a fresh pair of eyes.
Knock yourself out. Help us end this madness, please.
Door's unlocked. Somebody must have had keys. Nothing's broken. Someone was very familiar with this place. Footprints. One set of shoes. Thief worked alone. The rest of the supplies are untouched. They knew exactly what they were looking for. Flower trail on the ground. Bags dragged this way.
Y nadie vio esto.
I wonder what happened to Japan. They were the first to go dark in 23. Probably all dead, like the rest of them.
Trail ends here. Who had the keys to the shed?
Me and my husband.
Nobody else? You sure? There's no sign of forced entry, Anna. Whoever took the flower had the keys. We made copies.
So you do think it was me?
Calm down and think. Who else would do this? And why? Help me help you. Unless Teresa's right after all.
Hard to tell. Someone from the bazaar, perhaps? There's Dodger. That guy's capable of anything. And then there's Benny, Teresa's son. And that's all I can come up with.
What about Teresa's son? Why would he do this?
Normally, I wouldn't suspect him. Nice kid. I've known him all his life. He's like a son to me. But lately, he's been quiet, like he's got something to hide. And maybe he does. But no, Benny wouldn't have done this. It would break Teresa's heart, and he knows it. And even if he had taken the flower, why?
That seems to be the central question for everyone involved. Where can I find Benny?
Not sure. He's been making himself pretty scarce. That said, I'm sure Teresa's got him guarding their storehouses. Make sure what meager goods they have left are safe.
I'll look for him.
Since you helped my husband, I'll share a secret with you. The storehouses are full of traps. So be careful. My shed has nothing of the sort, which is probably why it was so easy to steal from. And as for Benny, Teresa keeps close tabs on her son. Ask her.
Who's this Dodger you mentioned?
He's a snake, that's why. One of the shadiest characters in the bazaar. Come to think of it, he took an interest in Teresa's grain harvest recently. Asked a lot of questions. Never paid any mind before.
I should talk to him.
You'll find him at the bazaar, but watch your back. He doesn't give a rat's ass about people. Just money.
De nuevo voy a ver a Dodger.
Can you tell me where you were the night the flower was stolen?
At home with my husband. There's not much more to say.
And not much more, or nothing?
Nothing. I was home with my husband. End of story. Accusations are devastating enough around here. I'm ruined.
And not if we find the flower and prove it was someone else.
Perhaps. But in my experience, the damage has been done.
Maybe, maybe not. Let's see what I can find out.
I'm finished.
There are rumors about the lost gardens of Eden, found under a glass
can go search Barney's stuff. Coast is clear now.
I'm in pain!
Ok, esto escaló demasiado rápido. ¿Qué es este lugar? ¿Será que ahora hay electricidad y todo? No, aún no.
I don't like it when it's so quiet.
Buddy?
Come out right now! Kids, playtime's over. Come on out.
Vera has a very problem, but we can't avoid that. What about an electric?
Aiden, warms my heart to see a treasured friend.
You getting sentimental on me?
I have a mission for you. You have to defeat an army of virals and then jump into fire.
Jump? From how high?
What?
I'm jumping into fire, aren't I?
You got me. I'll be damned. And here I was thinking you were a stiff pilgrim. What do you need?
Teresa's flower was stolen, and I want to find out who did it.
Teresa's flower was... What the fuck? Okay, you've got my attention.
What do you know about a woman named Anna?
What, the one who works for Teresa? Not all that much. Her husband sometimes sits in on our card games. He never said boo about her. Not even a few pints in. That says something right there.
You know where Benny might be?
Do I look like his mother? Believe me, he's on top of my where are they now list. He went down in flames in our last card game. He almost literally bet the farm. And lost. So if you're looking for that flower, it's not Teresa's or Benny's no more. It's mine. The kid owed it to me. And if it's missing, it was stolen from me.
Aha. So Benny's in your debt.
Big time. Up to his ears, you might say. In flour.
You think he stole it?
Could be. He's a dumb kid who might think that will stop me from trying to collect.
I need to find him then.
Ask Mother Teresa. She's usually got the boy on a short leash. Except for poker nights, clearly. So now you know I have the most skin in this game. If that flower isn't found, I am the big loser.
So maybe check out Teresa's storehouses. Seems like just the place a dumb kid like Benny would think he could hide. And if you do get your hands on the flower, just kindly bring it straight.
Claro, eso va a ser lo primero que
I'll
voy a
pay you
hacer.
handsomely for the service, of course. But it will save everyone a lot of grief, and hey, I get my flower. We can put this behind us.
Fuck me, people will always complain.
Y aquí hay otra misión.
Aiden, you've been around a while. You're practically one of us.
You want to...
Can't find your kids?
They went out to play earlier and haven't come back yet. Usually they come right away when I call. Boys, game's over. Come out. Mo? Scott? You hear me? Scott! Where are you? This isn't funny.
When did you see him last?
God, hours ago. Normally they'd be back by now, but I've looked everywhere. Do you think something happened? Maybe you've seen them. Mo is 13, Scotty's 16.
No, but boys their age do tend to wander off.
Not my boys. They always tell me where they're going and when they'll be back. This time was no different, but oh, my birthday's coming up, and it'd be just like them to get into trouble planning a surprise for me. I'd die. You understand? If something happened to them, I'd...
All right, I can try to find them. As a pilgrim, I did plenty of tracking.
Me siento como en The Witcher, así. Tu historia me cautivó, así que no te voy a cobrar.
You're lucky this is about my children. I know what sort of people become pilgrims. Otherwise, I'd want nothing to do with you.
I just want to help.
¿Qué? Maldita, ya me hizo arrepentirme de no cobrarle.
Right here. They sometimes play with this filthy little boy by the church walls.
All right, I'll check it out. You stay here and wait.
You're supposed to be an only child.
Bueno, al menos tenemos la misión. Vamos a seguir con estas flores robadas. Quería bajar y ver qué había acá en... No hay nada. Solamente después me voy a poder transportar por aquí, parece. Tengo que darle electricidad, pareciera. ¿Cómo se da la electricidad?
Get back!
Here you go. Thank you for the water, Aiden. We're grateful.
Aquí debería aparecer un punto como los de estos.
Hey there.
Aiden, you look like you just outran death herself.
sometimes I venture out at street level.
Its life is not a flame in the wind. What is the sun, if not the eye of heaven?
No sé que se voy a poder entrar a ese lugar, pero... Bueno, me están persiguiendo.
Ooh, this floor doesn't look safe. Maybe there's another way.
Hey, what the fuck are you doing here? Is that you, Pilgrim? You shouldn't be here, mate. How'd you get in?
And Benny, right? We need to talk.
I don't like this. Dodger sent you, did he? Tell him I'm pulling together what I owe him. I just haven't got it yet.
Hold up, Benny. So you're saying you're in debt to Dodger?
Dodger hasn't sent you.
No. How much do you owe him? Only you had a reason to steal the flower.
You bastard. Do you think that just because you turn on the water, you got free run of the place?
Tell me I'm wrong.
I ain't telling you nothing. Fuck off.
Benny!
Son todos demasiado sospechosos en este juego. Esta arma está muy buena. ¿Será que lo puedo encontrar aquí?
Where are you, Benny? Ha! Gotcha. Pretty empty as warehouses go.
Parece que Benny se fue.
Infected gunner.
Good seeing you. Who'd have predicted that simple, fresh vegetables would be such a rare delicacy? Haven't seen my kids in months because of...
Hey, little one. How are you?
I'm not little.
But hey, wait. We've met before. I'm Aiden. What's your name again?
Maya.
What are you doing here, Maya?
Looking for bandits. Gonna beat the crap out of them. But I'm hiding from the infected right now.
Ah, so what did these bandits do to you?
They stole lots of stuff. But the most important thing was... Oh, they're here.
There she is. You're done following us around, you little shit.
Told ya.
You're dead, kid.
¿Qué le hizo a un niño?
How about I beat him up?
Sí,
Hide. This won't take long.
vamos a sacarle la chucha.
Look alive, asshole! Can you hack it? Yeah, baby!
Va a quedar terrible traumada la niña. No, no vio nada, menos mal. Enemies nearby.
Thanks. That was amazing. And
They're the ones who stole your stuff?
no, there were more of them before. The rest probably haven't.
What's this most important thing they took?
My music box.
Why is it so important to you?
It belonged to my mother. That's all I have left of her.
That does sound important.
You need to find it, and I'll let you keep it if you do. You did save my life. The bandits went into that building, overlooking a construction site on William the 9th Road. You gotta get it from them. If you won't, then I will.
Whoa, 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 little... I mean, my lady... Don't worry.
My
I'll
lady.
handle 'em.
If you can't find them, just stop and listen. The music box plays a melody like this.
I'll keep that in mind.
But they won't be there during the day. Go at night. They always go back to that building at night.
Why don't I take you home? Where do you live?
I'll go to the bazaar. By myself. I'm not a baby. If you don't want to keep the music box, you could sell it there. It's worth a lot.
Me siento automáticamente más cautivado con esta historia. Pero ya llevamos harto con esto, así que quiero terminarla. Las famosas flores robadas. Hay otra misión acá, parece. No, esto va a ser infinito. Terminemos la misión.
Gee, gotta remember to buy wax. Saute the mushrooms. Almost out of candles. Blanch the asparagus.
¿Qué? Ah, yo estoy siguiendo la misión de la niña.
Stop fucking with me.
Ahí sí.
Look, mate, I haven't done anything. God is my witness. Let me go, please.
First, answer a few questions. But I want the truth. Did you steal the flower?
No, I don't even know where it is.
So why did you attack me?
Thought you might have been one of Dodger's boys, come to collect.
I see. You're in deep with Dodger and used your mother's bountiful harvest for collateral.
I was hot that night, mate. And the pot was big enough we could have bought the Jansen's fields. With the water back on and all, Mum and me would have been sitting pretty for the rest of our days. But then things got ugly and ain't no other way to tell it. I lost.
So did Dodger take the flower? To settle up?
Doubt it. Could have just made me bring it to him. And I would have. He's too lazy to do anything himself. But you know, mate, don't tell him I said that.
What's the meaning of this?
Ah, no lo sé.
Stealing the flower was your job, Teresa.
So you pilgrims really are crazy.
He's off his nut, Mum.
You shut your trap and listen, young man. I've had enough of you as well.
Benny wouldn't have pulled this off on his own. He's not exactly the brightest chap. No offense, ma'am.
None taken. Lump of coal for brains, that one.
Mum?
Very well. I did it. But I really had no choice, Aiden.
No lo puedo
Worked
creer.
for months on that crop. Worked our fingers to the bone. It yielded enough to last for months. There'd be bread, enough to feed the whole bazaar. But you know what Dodger would do if he got it? Sell it back to us for triple the price. We'd end up paying for our own flour. A cruel joke. All because of a stupid card game. We'd be ruined. I couldn't allow that. I wouldn't.
So, where is the flower?
Under the water tower. You must understand, it can't go to Dodger.
And why not? He won it fair and square.
Dodger? Fair and square? Hardly. He's a cheat. Everyone knows it. We just can't prove it. Okay, say you're right. Is there a middle ground? Can we give him something else instead?
Someone like Dodger doesn't seem all that flexible.
He's got to be, mate. Talk to him, please. Ask him for more time. Anything. We're begging you.
Let me think about that.
Honestamente,
Don't get melodramatic, Benny. The pilgrim knows what he's doing.
ya, a ver. Punto 1. Encuentro que Dodger es una basura. Así que de cualquier manera iba a intentar... No sé, no se lo diría. No. No tengo una deuda con él, nada.
See you.
seen my kids in months because of this ridiculous blockade at the center. Man, God, come over.
Aiden, you've been around a while. You practically
Grass dry, we can use the water. Try telling that. Sweet weapon you got there, Aiden.
I'm supposed to sell you, but there you go.
Everything would have been simpler.
No me agrada este tipo, así que...
Okay, let's make things lively. 100 more.
No frickin' way. Unless you're willing to cut the time by 10 seconds.
Deal.
Living dangerously. It was already an impossible task.
Well, we'll see about that. Aiden, you find my flower yet?
Yeah, that's what I'm here about. Teresa and Benny are in dire straits. Can you forgive their debt, or at least give them more time?
Fuck that. How many times do I have to say I'm not running a charity? I didn't force Benny to play cards. You know, a man can't pay his debts well. He's not a man, is he?
Stupid is as stupid does. Maybe when they got nothing left but the skivvies on their butts, they'll have learned a valuable lesson.
You know what, Aiden? Actually, yeah, I think I got something to help everyone. Honestly, yeah, who cares about flour? What, am I going to be a baker all of a sudden? I don't think so. But I do want what I'm owed. And me and Urban, we've got this bet.
Wait, whoa. No fair, not him. He runs on walls.
Of course it's fair. There's no rule against having him get them. You pull this off, Aiden, and what Urban will have to pay me will more than cover my losses on the flour. And there'll be extra I can throw your way.
Wait, what exactly are you talking about here?
You see, on top of the church, there's this, well, let's just call it a flag. You can't see it from the ground, but this flag, well, it's not a flag. You'll know when you see it. Urban and I made a bet that I could find someone who could nab it for us. I've been raising the stakes for years, and Urban's called me every time. But with the amount on the
Creo que
line now,
es esa habitación a la que ya fuimos arriba en la iglesia.
I'm in no hurry. Rather you just keep raising the stakes till it gets real juicy.
What's that? Fear suddenly got you all puckered.
Nah, I'm just looking out for you. It'll ruin you if you lose now, being out the flour and all.
Well, I'm game if Aiden is. The time limit's pretty fucking brutal, but, you know, I've got faith in Aiden here. So, you in?
Let's do this.
Well, then let's just get to it, shall we? 3, 2, 1, go. Andale, Aiden. Make me proud.
Sometimes I can't sleep because of the awful sounds the infected outside make.
Did us a huge favor, not giving up the water to the PKs.
Maybe I do feed you a bit much, okay, but you deserve it. Just you gotta stop buying the cables.
Sometimes if I stay out too long, I can get the feeling that it's
Would you even say something like that?
5 years ago, everything would have been simpler.
Did I tell you, Urban? I told you. Been waiting years for this. We've got a winner. The Andy challenge has been conquered. Way to go, Aiden.
All right, all right. Don't get so excited. You're ugly when you gloat, you know that?
So what's the deal with this flag?
It's a pair of Carl's old undies.
You put Teresa and Benny's life at stake for some old underwear?
This was more about the bet itself, but the undies are symbolic. There is a great story behind them, too. No one remembers when exactly, but long ago, a wild wind blew Carl's laundry off his line, and it got stuck on the roof. Carl wanted to mount some big mission to rescue his clothes. Can you believe that? Anyway, everyone refused, of course. No one could climb that high. Off and on, a good wind would sometimes bring down a sock, maybe a shirt. But Carl's undies stuck there, flying proud. Urban bet me that I would never find someone who could fetch them for us. But I did.
So you'll cancel Teresa and Benny's debt now?
Like it never existed. And you, my new friend, you saved the day. Take this with my thanks.
Great. I have to tell my kids no food tonight. Again. I'm using it for irrigation.
Finally, you can plant something other than cacti. Do you remember how Oh, it was. I felt sorry for my tomato plants wilted before they could even bear fruit. He could have killed them.
I can't shake the feeling they're gonna shut me down tomorrow and I'll be left with nothing.
Igual me da risa que todo haya sido por... Al final todo se haya resuelto con una ropa interior de Carl. A todo esto no... Desde que lo liberé no lo volví a ver aquí. Esta historia sí que dio un giro inesperado, por decirlo menos.
Any luck with Dodger?
Yeah, he won't be hassling you about your flower anymore.
Mate, how'd you do it?
I won a bet for him. A strange one.
But now we're in your debt. We'll never be able to repay you.
What the fuck?
Then pay it forward. Start by apologizing to Anna.
Yes, yes, of course. Oh, God, what have I done? I'll go right away. Maybe it's not too late to repair things.
I've been such a prat. This is all my fault.
Just try to keep your nose clean from now on. For your mother's sake, if not your own.
I hope my mum makes up with Anna.
Bien, igual. Hicimos algo bueno. Me pregunto si este juego tendrá como un sistema de karma, así como de si así las cosas bien. Bueno, eso va a ir siendo el episodio de hoy. Vamos a cerrar con una masacre a unos bandidos. ¿Llegó alguien a ayudarme? Arrivederci. Mira este como quedó partido a la mitad. Me encanta lo gore que es este juego. Y la recompensa final. Un palo. Tablón. Lo último que vamos a ver es que tengo puntos de habilidad. Ah, y también de esto. Yo voy a seguir subiendo la estamina para poder desbloquear todos los molinos. Yo creo que algo se saca ahí. Y tenemos un punto de parkour. Mira, puedo saltar al final, parece. Eso está muy útil. Y esto igual. Después va a ser esto. Me acuerdo que siempre había un molino que me aparecía. Ese aún no lo puedo subir. 300 de estamina necesito. No sé cuánto tengo. Tengo 260. Ahí lo veo. Yo creo que una mejora más y puedo llegar ahí arriba. Bueno, vamos a dejar hasta aquí el episodio de hoy. Fue uno largo. Parece que no. ¿Qué fue eso? No sé qué fue eso, pensé que iba a pasar algo. Quiero seguir como repartiendo la ciudad en facciones, algo que me llama mucho la atención ver qué va a pasar. Y el tema de la electricidad también. También quiero ver cómo se hace eso. Pero vamos a dejar hasta aquí el episodio de hoy y como siempre seguimos en el próximo. Chao.